Hey there, my name is Craig from Flying Wheels and welcome to my Flying Wheels YouTube channel. Today I'm at a dealer auction, and if you've been following me, you know I am a fan of the Jeep Wrangler. I love Jeep Wranglers. I have a ton of Jeep Wranglers for sale. Well, I own a small car dealership in New Hampshire, and every chance I get, I buy a Jeep Wrangler. As a matter of fact, I already bought that red Jeep Wrangler down there, but the thing that's questioning me today, and you guys are gonna come along with me to figure out why, there is a 2021 Jeep Wrangler with literally 126 miles. When I pull the Carfax, it shows 0 owners, and it's at the auction. 126 miles. It's brand new. It's 2021, and the car's 2021, and has 126 miles, and it's at the auction. What on earth would make it come here instead of just listing it for sale at a Jeep dealership? Here's the Jeep Wrangler. It's a 2021 Sport. The front bumper is already aftermarket, so they've already replaced the front bumper and the grille. Wheels, tires, and rear bumper as well has all been replaced. Now, when it comes to aftermarket parts in a Jeep Wranglers, the Jeep dealers are often known to do wheels, tires, suspension, bumpers. All that stuff increases the price, and they can get retail for the parts plus all the labor to install it, because when people buy Jeeps, they usually do this stuff anyway. I'm getting in this thing, and it smells like a Jeep that you would get into at a Jeep dealership. Obviously, 126 miles. I've said that 7 times already. No books. Does have the little window sticker. This, what is this part right here? I'm not sure what that goes to. I'll tuck it in here. Now, the only reason I'm showing you this is because I want to buy it. I'm going to plan on buying this today. I think there's something up with it, and I haven't quite figured out what it is. But when I figure it out, I'm going to buy it. We're going to take it for a test drive, make sure everything's good, and then hopefully we get to leave with it. The body lines are straight all the way down the side. All the paint matches, all the lines match up. You can tell the doors have never been taken off. It doesn't look like there's any paint work. Well, actually, there's a little bit of bubbling in the fender right here. This fender looks like it might have been repainted. Otherwise, I don't see any other damage. Is this hood a stock hood, or is this an aftermarket hood? I can't really tell. I don't know if the Jeeps come with that hood or not. Going down the side, it doesn't really look like there's any other paint work. Maybe a little bit of a blister right here. I can't tell. That looks like there could be some orange peel in the fender. Underneath looks like a brand new Jeep Wrangler. You can see the tires still have the blue writing on it. Now, the lights aren't hooked up yet, so yes, it has an aftermarket bumper and reverse lights, but the wiring's not hooked up, and we have a pin here that's just kind of hanging. Looks like it should have gone to the original bumper. Let's start it up. So this is dangling here. This is loose. I have so many questions about this thing. Now, it has a clean title. Push brake to start. Okay, here we go. So we have a check engine light on, an ABS light, a traction control light, and a brake light. Something happened to this thing, and I'm not quite sure what. So I'm gonna ask the seller what the backstory is, and you can see it has the backup camera. It's not a base model. It has the power windows. And going into summer, it's still a brand new Jeep, so if I can repair anything that it needs, we can do really, really well with this thing. Now, these came in a 4-cylinder turbo, which I'm not a big fan of, and they came in the 3.6 liter, which is a pretty solid engine. Let's see which one this has. Trying to get just a rough idea on what I should expect to pay for a 2021 two-door Wrangler. I kind of know the idea of what I'm looking for, color and options.
Okay, was there a specific trim you were looking at?
Yeah, I want a two-door Sport. Color matched fenders with power windows and GPS.
Again, the MSRP that we have it at is $39,895.
Okay.
Just to confirm, if I go to the Jeep website, I can build this exact car. Pick the color, navigation, Bluetooth, 3.6 liter torque engine. Comes out to $42,210 without color matched fenders.
What I want you guys to do is tell me your opinions. Why is this thing here with just 126 miles on it? So there's a few things. It could be a repossession. It could just be a buyback. So maybe the buyer bought it, didn't like it, and traded it back in for something else. Maybe they wanted a 4-door. There's 1,000 other scenarios that it could be. What do you guys think? Comment down below, because I want to hear all the reasons why this thing could be at auction. We're gonna go find out why it's at auction now. I hope I can get the backstory, and then I'll tell you all at the end of the video. I'll tell you about something. I have listened to a book a day thanks to this company called Blinkist. So I talked to you about it in my Cadillac video. Blinkist is a mobile app for your phone. They have over 3,000 non-fiction books and they're all condensed into just 15-minute segments. It's awesome. Like I said, I have literally been listening to a book a day on my way to the gym. So far, it'll explain the book. It'll summarize the book with all the meat and potatoes in just 15 minutes. Then it rolls into the next similar book. It's awesome. So you can see here I've read Tribes of Mentors, Midlife, Super Attractor, that was a good one. The Coaching Habit, He Comes Next, She Comes First. Guys, read that book. That was a great one as well. How to Win Friends and Influence People. And it keeps going on and on. Now, you know it's not just about me. I got to take care of you guys. So these people are covering me, and I want to pass it on, pay it forward to you. The first 100 users to go click on the description and try it out gets it for free for 7 days. And 25% off an annual membership. I've learned a ton. A lot of this information that I pass on to you, I get from books that I've read or listened to, so I highly recommend this.
Internet, 27.2, 27.4, 5.6, I got 27.5, 27.6.
I bought it. I couldn't help myself. So it's mine. I did get in a bidding war. I started bidding at $22,000. Now I called the Jeep dealer and the MSRP on this is almost $40,000. It's $39,840 plus all the dock fees. So it'll be well over $40,000 for this exact Jeep, minus the hood, the grille, the bumper, the rear bumper, the wheels and tire package. All this stuff would obviously be additional when you're buying a Jeep. So we're looking at like a $45,000 Jeep right here that I paid significantly less for multiple reasons, which I'll tell you why in a minute. So if you haven't commented down below on why you think this thing is here, make sure to do so, because I want to hear your opinions on what this is here for. Now let's take it for a ride and see if we can figure out what's going on with it. So I paid just under $30,000 for it, which means I saved about $15,000 off buying a brand new Jeep and then doing all the add-ons on it. The reason it was at the auction, actually I'm picking up my grandfather right now, so I'll tell you both.
Too friggin' high.
Too high for you? Well, there's a handle right here. Oh, you're not gonna get out of this thing.
I can get out. I fall out. It's tough falling in.
So we have navigation, power windows, power locks, our whole media system right here. We do have a brake light, traction control, check engine light, ABS. You know what else I noticed? I went to put my seatbelt on. It's locked, which means the seatbelt CO2 cartridge blew on it. Is your seatbelt work?
Yeah.
Your seatbelt works, mine's locked. So it might have been hit on this side. All right, you ready to know why it's at the auction? 2021 Jeep Wrangler, 126 miles, 0 owners. So when you look at the history report, it shows 0 owners, 1 accident. It's because they hit a deer on a test drive. So whoever was test driving it slammed into a deer in the front, destroyed the front end, and it was actually cheaper for the Jeep dealer to put on all the aftermarket parts, the hood, the bumper, the lights, the rear bumper, the wheels, the tires, everything. So it was hitting the front corner and they just destroyed the fender, the hood, the bumper, everything. So they did wheels, tires, hood, bumpers, and a bunch of other accessories because it was less expensive than buying OE equipment. Also, I'm noticing here that the steering wheel is completely upside down. So they kind of did the bare minimum to make this thing drivable. It drives great. It drives straight, but it doesn't seem like they even did the alignment. And then they never fixed the seatbelt. So they did what they needed to do to run it through the auction. So I paid just about $30,000 for this with the accessories, wheels, tire package. Without the accessories, this thing is $39,840. Add wheels, tires, bumpers, and grill and hood, we're at like another $5 grand. So this thing's about a $45,000 Jeep, and we own it for $30,000. But now I have to figure out all the little quirks about it. All right.
Getting out is nothing.
You get the STI, so you can take that out.
Okay. See you up top.
See you in a minute. That's my grandfather, Papa Al, if you haven't met him yet. He is driving our 17 Subaru WRX STI home. I bought 2 Porsches. I bought a 17 F-150 and another Jeep Wrangler. So let's go check them all out. Thanks for helping me move some cars around today. You get the bottom one. Do you want the black one or the blue one? Take your pick.
Just can't get in. Good looking in this video. Oh.
Oh, you caught on to that pretty quickly. Here's our second take for the day. This is an 05 911 996 convertible. Awesome, awesome wheels. Need some love though. I like that rear bumper. Gonna have to repaint it. You can see some scuffs and stuff there. But 110,000 miles, is that right? This is gonna need some love. But that's what we're good at. And then here we go is the other one. My grandfather driving the WRX. I need a video of you in this one too, Pop.
Yeah, getting out.
Where the heck does the license plate go?
Oh, there's no mount.
There's no mount for the license plate?
I put the cargo one on the dash.
Huh. All right. So here's the take for the day. We got this 05 911. Like I had said, we love Jeep Wranglers. Here's my FJ that we just freaking Harley, guys. There's the FJ that we just finished if you've watched that video. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Jeeps. We have the 14 gold one in the garage, the 10 Rubicon from Tennessee in the garage, and now this 2021 Wrangler is ours as well. We're becoming a Jeep collector. We found the solution to that thing. It was hit. That's why it was at the no new car dealer is going to sell a brand new Jeep that was hit by a deer with 100 miles on it. Now we get to go through it and try to sell it. So you had said something. Drove the alignments off.
Yeah, the alignment's off.
Which makes sense why the traction lights are on. So we're going to get an alignment, figure out why the check engine light's on, go through the whole thing, repair it, get it ready for sale. But until then, we're going to have a good time with it. And here's the rest of my take for the day. This is an 02 911, so I bought the 05 996, and here's an 02 996 with 88K aero kit and some Primo wheels. And then, yeah, that's 16 STI right there. Well, it's the next day, and I dropped the Jeep off at the tire shop to get a four-wheel alignment. They did a four-wheel alignment because the steering wheel was completely upside down, 180 degrees. So I'm trying to get to the bottom of this, and what I'm gathering is the dealer just kind of threw it together. Obviously, it was cheaper to buy aftermarket parts, which explains why it has aftermarket parts. You'll hear the seatbelt blinking at me because they never fixed the seatbelt. It's frozen. We have a check engine light on, but the traction light went off when I got the four-wheel alignment. It drives straight down the road. This car now has 146 miles, so we put 20 miles on it, and I'm driving a brand new Jeep, really. So we're going to take it back to the shop, fix all the quirky things about it, and try to make it as perfect as can be. So here's the neat thing. The Jeep should have a tag of about $45,000. I'm into it for around $30,000, which is a $15,000 discount, and it still has a clean title. So it wasn't an impact hard enough to affect it and cause insurance to salvage it. So I can still sell this thing with a clean title, which is a huge benefit. If it had a reconstructed title, the value would plummet, but it still has a clean title, meaning the impact wasn't that severe. So that is a bonus for me. So I think we're gonna do well with it, and until then, it's Jeep season, so I'm probably just going to enjoy it. The other thing you'll notice is this is an OE windshield. The original windshield wasn't even cracked. You'll see this is a Mopar windshield. So we're back at the shop doing some recon on the Jeep, trying to bring it back to its perfection. I have it running on the scanner to check all the faults. I'm gonna write them down so we can repair them all. In the meantime, check out this 911. This 911 from yesterday was pretty filthy when we picked it up. The paint was dull, it was cloudy, some paint correction, and this is what it looks like now. I am so pumped about this car. The full aero kit is on it. I love that spoiler. Check out the inside too. This car is coming out near perfect. The Subaru we haven't done much with. It just needs an inspection, which we just finished. The black 911 goes in for recon next. There goes our Saline. There goes our, and then the FJ should be sold, I hope, already. In the meantime, there's our $400 flip to a Ferrari, should be gone tomorrow. And we have a bunch of other Jeeps, and then my baby right there. So for now, that's it. Yesterday was a great day. I had a lot of fun. That's what makes me like this job. GTO 73 Mach 1. That's the stuff that makes me smile. That's the stuff that makes me like this job and helps me put out fun content for you guys. I think if it was entertaining, interesting, or at all informative, make sure to subscribe down below. What do you guys think about that red Wrangler? Should I keep it? sell it. Obviously, everything has to sell, but it would be nice to have a brand new Jeep for short money. I saved $15,000 off of it. Do you think that's worth it? Should I have stayed clear away? What are your opinions down below? Thanks for watching. I'll see you all later. Thumbs up to help boost the algorithm for me. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Adios.